man is here. I'll have the neighbors complaining in no time. Howdy, duders.
Yo, look.
If you grew up in the 90s, you probably remember Steve Urkel and his goofy, nerdy antics on Family Matters. The show ran for 9 seasons from 1989 to 1998, with 215 episodes that had us laughing and crying during its Friday night slot. Even though the show ended decades ago and the cast has gone on to different paths, you might be surprised to learn about some of their recent updates. Sadly, there are a few actors you may not realize have passed away. Stick around to find out what the cast has been up to since then. Jalil White. From Steve Urkel to versatile actor. Jalil White, who brought to life the iconic character of Steve Urkel on Family Matters, is a name many will never forget. Born on November 27, 1976, in Los Angeles, California, White began his acting career as a child, appearing in commercials and TV shows like The Jeffersons and Charlie & Co. His big break came when he landed the role of Steve Urkel, the lovable yet pesky neighbor of the Winslow family. Initially meant to be a guest spot, Urkel quickly became a fan favorite, and White became a central figure on the show for all 9 seasons. After Family Matters ended, White faced the challenge of breaking free from his Urkel persona. He expressed frustration with being typecast, famously stating in the late 90s, "If you ever see me playing this character again, put a bullet in my head." However, he has since come to terms with Urkel's legacy. White has acknowledged the character's impact on his career and has been open about his journey to redefine himself as an actor. "I guard this character with my life," he told The Hollywood Reporter. White's post-Family Matters career includes a variety of roles and ventures. He starred in UPN's Grown Ups, hosted the sci-fi competition show Total Blackout, and appeared on the CBS sitcom Me, Myself, and I in 2017. His film credits include roles in Big Fat Liar, Dreamgirls, Judy Moody, and The Not Bummer Summer, and the 2022 film Hustle, alongside Adam Sandler. In 2019, White revisited his iconic character by voicing Urkel in the animated series Scooby-Doo and Guess Who, and is set to reprise the role in the 2023 TV film Did I Do That to the Holidays? A Steve Urkel story, which he is also producing. On the personal front, White is a devout Christian and has been open about his life outside of acting. He dated actress Christine Lakin from Step by Step in the early 90s and has a daughter with ex-girlfriend Bridget Hardy. In May 2024, he married Nicoletta Rule, a sports technology business executive, in a ceremony in Los Angeles. White also made headlines with the launch of his halal cannabis line featuring the Purple Urkel strain, which debuted in April 2021. White has a memorial in his home for his Family Matters co-star Michelle Thomas, who passed away from cancer in 1998. His net worth, reflecting his successful career and ventures, is estimated to be around $10 million. Despite his complex relationship with Urkel, Jalil White remains a respected and versatile figure in the entertainment industry. Reginald Vel Johnson, from Carl Winslow to TV Dad. Reginald Vel Johnson, best known for his role as Carl Winslow on Family Matters, epitomized the loving and protective father figure that made him one of America's favorite TV dads. Born in 1952 in Queens, New York, Vel Johnson initially made a splash with his role as LAPD Sergeant Al Powell in the 1988 action classic Die Hard. The following year, he became a household name as Carl Winslow, a role he embraced for 9 seasons on Family Matters from 1989 to 1998. After the show concluded, Vel Johnson continued to be a familiar face on television. He made guest appearances on popular series such as The Equalizer, Will and Grace, Monk, CSI, The Parkers, and That's So Raven. His film career included small but memorable roles in movies like Mike, 2002, and You Again, 2010. In recent years, Vel Johnson has leaned into his iconic TV dad persona. In early 2023, he starred in a series of heartwarming progressive commercials, bringing his beloved fatherly charm to a new audience. Reflecting on his time with Family Matters, Vel Johnson noted the show's unique representation of a black family on television and the genuine camaraderie that developed among the cast. He emphasized that as long as he remains healthy, he intends to keep acting. Vel Johnson's personal life remains relatively private, but he has shared that he is focusing on maintaining his health and well-being. As of 2024, his net worth is estimated to be around $1 million, reflecting a successful career that spans over 3 decades. One of Vel Johnson's recent notable projects was his role as Reggie in the 2020 Australian comedy The Very Excellent Mr. Dundee, which was also Olivia Newton-John's final film before her passing in 2022. Vel Johnson's dedication to his craft and his warm connection with audiences continue to endear him to fans old and new. Darius McCrae as Eddie Winslow continued working in entertainment. Darius McCrae is widely recognized for his role as Eddie Winslow on Family Matters, where he portrayed Winslow's only son and a character who evolved from a trouble-prone teen to a responsible and courageous adult. Born in 1976 in Los Angeles, California, McCrae began his acting career with small roles in TV shows like Amen and films such as Big Shots. His breakthrough came with Family Matters, where he captivated audiences as the eldest Winslow child across all 9 seasons of the show. Post-Family Matters, McCrae continued to build his career in both television and film. He appeared in the NBC series Committed as Bowie James and played Jamal in UPN's Eve. Notably, he took on the role of Malcolm Winters on The Young and the Restless and had significant film roles in 15 Minutes alongside Robert De Niro and in the Oscar-winning film Mississippi Burning. McCrae also lent his voice to Jazz in the original Transformers movie and Tarix in the animated film Bionicle: The Legend Reborn. In addition to acting, McCrae has diversified his career by branching out into producing and rapping. He co-hosts a podcast titled I'm Not Laughin', which aims to provide a platform for celebrities to address and challenge injustices. Alongside former co-star Kelly Shaneen Williams, McCrae uses the podcast to give voice to prominent figures and advocate for change. McCrae's dedication to humanitarian efforts is evident through his involvement with the McCrae Foundation's nonprofit organization, Father's Care. The organization focuses on supporting fatherhood and family values. Despite his professional successes, McCrae has faced personal challenges, including legal issues related to child support. He was arrested in 2015 for failure to pay child support, but resolved the issue promptly. In November 2023, he faced additional legal troubles over unpaid child support, with his bond set at $13,197.01. On the personal front, McCrae remains engaged in various projects, including a show and podcast called Beyond Black, which highlights the importance of acknowledging individuals beyond racial stereotypes. His net worth is estimated at around $1 million, reflecting his ongoing contributions to the entertainment industry and his various ventures. Kelly Shaneen Williams, from Laura Winslow to executive producer. Kelly Shaneen Williams is best known for her role as Laura Winslow on Family Matters, where she portrayed the intelligent and ambitious middle child of the Winslow family. Williams began her career as a teenager on the show, growing up in the public eye during one of the most awkward phases of life. Reflecting on her experience, Williams noted, "Growing up in front of the camera was, for me, kind of strange. At the most awkward time in your life, you're in front of the whole world to see." After Family Matters ended, Williams transitioned to other roles, appearing in TV shows like What About Joan, where she played Alice Adams, a co-worker and friend of Joan Cusack's character. She also had small roles in films, including Steppin', the movie, and Usher's 2005 crime dramedy In the Mix. Despite these projects, her focus shifted toward family life after her marriage to Hannibal Jackson in 2009. The couple welcomed their daughter, Hannah Belle, in 2009-2010, and their son, John Irvin, in 2012. The family resides in Los Angeles, and Williams has maintained a relatively low profile outside of her professional work. Williams returned to the spotlight in 2020 and made a notable comeback in 2022, both acting in and executive producing of Family Matters Christmas. This film allowed her to collaborate with Jo Marie Payton, another Family Matters alum, rekindling the camaraderie and warmth that fans cherished. Working with Jo Marie again is such a pleasure, and I could not wait to rekindle the spark and warmth that millions have come to love, Williams shared with Vibe. Williams' net worth is estimated to be around $1 million, reflecting her work in television, film, and her recent ventures in producing. Despite her hiatus from acting, Williams' return to the industry and her role as an executive producer highlight her continued influence and passion for the entertainment world. Jo Marie Payton, from Harriet Winslow to Sugar Mama. Jo Marie Payton is a name synonymous with beloved TV matriarchs. Most famously, she played Harriet Winslow on Family Matters, capturing hearts as the wise and caring mother of the Winslow family. Born in 1950 in Georgia, Payton began her acting career with guest spots on shows like Small Wonder and Silver Spoons. But it was her role on Family Matters that solidified her place in television history. Following the conclusion of Family Matters, Payton continued to showcase her talent across various television series. She took on recurring roles as Mrs. Campbell on Moshe and Mrs. Freeman, an assistant at Will's law firm on Will and Grace. Payton also starred as Lorraine Mann on Man and Wife from 2015 to 2017. In addition to her live-action work, Payton has made a significant impact in voice acting. She voiced the character of Sugar Mama Proud on Disney Channel's The Proud Family from 2001 to 2005 and returned for the Proud Family movie. She reprised this role in the 2022 reboot The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder, showcasing her enduring appeal and connection to fans. While working on Family Matters, Payton had some on-set conflicts with co-star Jalil White, including a notable incident where White wanted to take a scene further than the show's standards allowed. Despite these past tensions, Payton has publicly expressed her forgiveness and affection for White, reflecting on their past disagreements with understanding. At the 2023 90s Con, Payton emphasized, "I know you guys see all kinds of things, and yes, sometimes we bump heads and things, but I'll always love him. He was always a child to me, and I don't care how old he gets, he's still a child to me." Beyond her professional accomplishments, Payton's personal life includes a rich tapestry of experiences. She is a proud member of the Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority and has dabbled in music, releasing a jazz album, Southern Shadows, in 1999. Payton has been married 4 times. Her first marriage to Mark France produced a daughter, Chantal, born in 1984. She was also married to Rodney Noble and Landris Clark before finding stability with her current husband, Leonard Downs, whom she married in 2007. With a net worth estimated at around $5 million, Jo Marie Payton's career and contributions to the entertainment industry reflect her significant talent and enduring legacy. From her iconic role as Harriet Winslow to her memorable voice work as Sugar Mama, Payton continues to be a cherished figure in television. Brighton James, from Richie Crawford to Daytime Emmy winner. Brighton James first captured hearts as Richie Crawford on Family Matters, where he played the Winslow family's adorable and clever cousin. This role marked the beginning of his acting career and set the stage for his future successes. Since his days on Family Matters, James has enjoyed a remarkably successful career. He joined the cast of The Young and the Restless in 2004, where he has portrayed Devon Hamilton Winters for over 1,500 episodes. His stellar performance on the soap opera earned him 2 Daytime Emmys, one in 2007 and another in 2020. James has also expanded his repertoire beyond soap operas. He made a notable return as Static Shock in DC Comics animated series Young Justice and appeared in a recurring role as Luca Martin on The Vampire Diaries. In 2021, he delighted fans by reuniting with Telma Hopkins, who played his on-screen mother Rachel Crawford on Family Matters, for a special storyline on The Young and the Restless. On personal life, James has maintained a low-key personal life, focusing primarily on his career. He has been praised for his dedication and professionalism, both on and off the screen. His net worth is estimated at $8 million, reflecting his successful career and ongoing projects. Brighton James's journey from a child actor on Family Matters to a respected figure in daytime television highlights his impressive talent and enduring appeal. His contributions to both soap operas and animated series showcase his versatility and commitment to his craft. Shawn Harrison, from Waldo Geraldo Faldo to a multifaceted creative force. Shawn Harrison became a household name in the 90s with his role as Waldo Geraldo Faldo on Family Matters. Waldo, Steve Urkel's bumbling yet lovable friend, provided comic relief and endearing moments throughout the show's 9-season run. Harrison's portrayal of Waldo showcased his talent for physical comedy and his knack for bringing humor to the small screen. His character was a fan favorite, often remembered for his goofy antics and memorable one-liners. After Family Matters, Shawn Harrison continued to make his mark in the entertainment industry. He appeared in several other popular sitcoms, including Moshe and Girlfriends. In the late 2000s, Harrison lent his voice to the animated series Legion of Superheroes, portraying Timberwolf. In recent years, Harrison has expanded his creative endeavors. In 2021, he took on the role of executive producer and writer for the sitcom, A Sitcom for Geo, showcasing his behind-the-scenes talents. His passion for sitcoms and storytelling remains strong as he continues to explore new creative outlets. Beyond acting and production, Harrison has delved into the realms of dance and meditation. He maintains a YouTube channel called Mind Flow with Shawn, where he shares meditation practices with his audience. His Instagram page also features short meditation videos, reflecting his dedication to mindfulness and personal growth. Harrison has stayed connected with his Family Matters co-stars, including Sheree Johnson, Telma Hopkins, and Kelly Shania Williams. He remains active in the entertainment industry, with recent guest appearances on shows like Dynasty, The Ms. Pat Show, and a cameo on Raven's Home in 2022. Harrison's net worth is estimated to be around $2 million, reflecting his successful career in television and his contributions as a producer and writer. His diverse talents and ongoing projects ensure that he remains a prominent figure in the entertainment world, continuously evolving and exploring new avenues for creativity. Jamie Foxworth as Judy Winslow hosted a podcast. Jamie Foxworth, who played Judy Winslow on Family Matters, experienced a unique and challenging journey both during and after her time on the show. Judy Winslow, the youngest of Carl and Harriet Winslow's 3 children, was a typical child character on the sitcom. However, her departure from the show midway through its run was anything but typical. Judy's sudden disappearance, without any on-screen explanation, was reportedly due to a decision to give more screen time to Jalil White's character, Steve Urkel. This abrupt exit left fans puzzled and marked a significant turning point in Foxworth's career. After leaving Family Matters, Foxworth stepped away from acting and explored a career in the adult film industry during the 2000s. This move was a significant departure from her earlier work and reflected a period of personal and professional transition. Despite this, Foxworth has managed to stay in the public eye in various ways. In 2017, she was notably absent from the special reunion cover of Family Matters featured by Entertainment Weekly. Foxworth expressed her disappointment over the exclusion, noting that she felt it was a slight against her. However, she also emphasized that she no longer felt defined by her role as Judy Winslow and was content with her current life. Foxworth later ventured into podcasting with her sisters, hosting the SHE Show for a couple of years. Though the podcast hasn't released new episodes since late 2022, it marked another chapter in her efforts to remain connected with her audience in a different format. Born in 1979 in Illinois, Foxworth faced several personal challenges following her departure from the spotlight. She battled substance abuse and depression, issues that she has openly discussed. Although there were rumors about her financial troubles, including claims that her trust fund was used to prevent her family from bankruptcy, Foxworth has denied these claims, stating that they were unfounded. In December 2008, Foxworth's personal life took a positive turn when she announced her pregnancy. She and her longtime boyfriend, Michael Shaw, welcomed their son, Michael Douglas Shaw, Jr., on May 29, 2009. Foxworth's journey through motherhood and her efforts to manage her personal struggles were highlighted in the TV One series Life After, which aired in fall 2009. Currently, Foxworth works as an assistant at her mother's talent agency, marking a return to her roots in the entertainment industry in a different capacity. Jamie Foxworth's net worth is estimated to be around $500,000. This figure reflects her varied career and personal life experiences, including her time on Family Matters, her work in the adult film industry, and her more recent professional endeavors. Telma Hopkins as Rachel Crawford kept acting. Telma Hopkins, renowned for her role as Rachel Crawford on Family Matters, has had a diverse and dynamic career both during and after her time on the iconic sitcom. As Rachel, Hopkins portrayed Harriet Winslow's sister, who moves in with the Winslow family, along with her son, Richie, after the death of her husband. Her character brought warmth and a sense of familial support to the show, which endeared her to many fans. Hopkins's acting career began well before her Family Matters days. She first gained prominence as a member of the 70s pop group Tony Orlando and Dawn before making her mark in television. In the early 80s, she appeared on Bosom Buddies and Gimme a Break, before landing the role of Rachel Crawford. Her performance on Family Matters spanned the show's first through fourth seasons, establishing her as a versatile and beloved actress. After Family Matters, Hopkins continued to make notable appearances in television and film. She starred in the short-lived TGIF series Getting By and went on to have recurring roles on Half and Half and Are We There Yet? Her film work includes roles in the Trancers series and a memorable performance as Lillian Roanoke in Mike Myers' The Love Guru. More recently, she appeared in The Matrix Resurrections as Freya and had a 5-episode run on the Netflix series Dead to Me, showcasing her continued relevance and adaptability in the industry. Hopkins also lent her voice to popular animated series like The Loud House and Rugrats, and guest starred in shows like ER, Psych, and Two Broke Girls. Telma Hopkins was married to Donald B. Allen from 1970 until their separation in 1977. The couple has a son together, marking a significant chapter in her personal life. Beyond her acting career, Hopkins is known for her extensive charitable work. She has been involved with organizations such as Caring for Babies with AIDS, Act on Arthritis, and the Parent-Teacher Association. Her commitment to mentoring children and supporting various causes highlights her dedication to giving back to the community. Hopkins has also been active in recent years, reuniting with former Family Matters co-star Brighton James for an appearance on The Young and the Restless in 2021 and participating in efforts to combat homelessness alongside her former co-stars Kelly Shaneen Williams and Shawn Harrison. Telma Hopkins's net worth is estimated to be around $3 million. This figure reflects her successful career spanning multiple decades, her work in both television and film, and her ongoing contributions to charitable causes. Sheree Johnson as Maxine Johnson acted in the Punky Brewster reboot. Sheree Johnson, who played Maxine Johnson on Family Matters, is celebrated for her work in television and her impactful presence both on and off the screen. As Laura Winslow's loyal best friend, Maxine was a key part of the show's dynamic, providing both comedic relief and heartfelt moments. Johnson's portrayal of Maxine earned her a special place in the hearts of fans. Sheree Johnson's acting career began with her role as Sheree Johnson on Punky Brewster, where she played Punky's best friend. This role was pivotal in Johnson's early career and established her as a talented young actress. Reflecting on her time on Punky Brewster, Johnson has expressed deep affection for the character and the experience, saying it was where she fell in love with the industry. Following her time on Family Matters, Johnson continued to pursue acting, securing roles in both television and film throughout the 2000s and 2010s. In 2021, she had the opportunity to reprise her role as Sheree in the Punky Brewster reboot, a 10-episode series on Peacock. This return to a beloved character after 3 decades was a significant and rewarding milestone for Johnson, who described it as a blessing. In addition to acting, Johnson has expanded her career to include producing and hosting. She runs Sheree's World podcast, where she discusses topical issues and interviews industry figures. Sheree Johnson has a rich personal life marked by a variety of interests and commitments. She is the national spokesperson for Shadowplay Entertainment's literacy campaign, Take Time to Read, emphasizing the importance of reading regardless of one's career path. Johnson is a big fan of music, citing Prince and Dr. Dre as her favorite artists, and she follows sports passionately, with a particular fondness for the Pittsburgh Steelers and former NBA player Paul Pierce. Despite her busy professional life, Johnson describes herself as a nerd and a homebody who enjoys reading, writing, painting, eating, and traveling. Although she doesn't watch much TV or movies, she remains active on Twitter, where she engages with her fans and shares her thoughts. Her philanthropic efforts include working with various children's charities and serving on the board of the Alzheimer's Association. Sheree Johnson's net worth is estimated to be around $1 million. This figure reflects her successful career in television, her work on the Punky Brewster reboot, and her various endeavors as a producer and podcast host. Michelle Thomas as Myra Monkhouse tragically died from cancer shortly after Family Matters ended. Michelle Thomas is fondly remembered for her role as Myra Monkhouse on Family Matters. Her portrayal of Myra, who was head over heels in love with Steve Urkel, brought a unique dynamic to the show. Although Myra was initially introduced as a love interest for Steve Urkel in the 4th season, her character evolved into a recurring and significant part of the show's ensemble. Myra's obsessive affection for Urkel and her rivalry with Laura Winslow provided memorable and sometimes comedic moments, even though she could be polarizing among fans. Thomas's role as Myra Monkhouse was a testament to her acting talent and charisma. Despite being a late addition to Family Matters, her impact was profound, and she became a beloved character among many viewers. After Family Matters concluded, Thomas continued to pursue her acting career, landing a role on The Young and the Restless. She played an aspiring singer, which allowed her to showcase her range beyond the sitcom genre. Unfortunately, her promising career was cut short by health issues. In August 1997, Thomas was diagnosed with a rare and aggressive cancer known as intra-abdominal desmoplastic small round cell tumor. Despite her vibrant and health-conscious lifestyle, she was a vegetarian and did not smoke or drink. Thomas's battle with cancer was arduous. She underwent surgery to remove a tumor in early 1998 and was briefly cast on The Young and the Restless. However, a second surgery was required later that year after another tumor developed. Thomas's health struggles were widely covered, and she faced significant challenges with her treatment. Her condition was exacerbated by severe reactions to medication, which led to prolonged periods of sedation. Despite these difficulties, Thomas's spirit remained strong, and she was surrounded by family and friends, including Malcolm Jamal Warner, a longtime friend and former boyfriend during her final days. Michelle Thomas passed away on December 23, 1998, at the age of 30, at Manhattan's Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center. Her death was a profound loss to the entertainment industry and her fans. A Muslim funeral service was held on December 26, 1998, in accordance with her wishes, and she was buried in New Jersey. Barry Jenner played Carl's buffoonish boss, Lieutenant Lou Murtaugh. Before Captain Savage became Carl Winslow's boss at the Chicago Police Department on Family Matters, Lieutenant Lou Murtaugh, portrayed by Barry Jenner, held the position. Murtaugh was a recurring character from 1990 to 1992, and he made quite an impression with his unique blend of comedic ineptitude and unflappable patience. Lieutenant Murtaugh was known for his bumbling nature and less than stellar performance on the job, yet he managed to remain a beloved figure due to his tolerance and patience, particularly with Steve Urkel. While many found Urkel's antics overbearing, Murtaugh was one of the few who managed to see beyond them, forming a quirky bond with the nerdy character. Their relationship was marked by humorous moments and shared experiences, including their mutual love of root beer and their conversations about romantic entanglements. Their camaraderie, however, faced a setback when Murtaugh, in a less-than-heroic moment, ended up taking all of Urkel's money during a poker game, which strained their friendship. Outside of Family Matters, Barry Jenner had a distinguished career in television. He is perhaps best known for his role as Starfleet Admiral William Ross on Star Trek, Deep Space Nine. Jenner appeared in 12 episodes of the beloved sci-fi series, where his character played a key role in the later seasons of the show. His career also included notable roles on Saint, Elsewhere, and Jag, further showcasing his versatility as an actor. Sadly, Barry Jenner passed away in 2016 at the age of 75 after a prolonged battle with leukemia. His contributions to television and his memorable performances continue to be remembered and appreciated by fans and colleagues alike. Family Matters launched Nia Rivera to childhood superstardom. Nia Rivera made an early mark in television with her appearance on Family Matters as Gwendolyn, a young girl who turned to Steve Urkel for love advice. Though her role was limited to just 3 episodes, Rivera's performances were notable for their confidence and charisma, catching the attention of television executives. This early exposure helped pave the way for her future roles on other prominent shows, including The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, The Arsenio Hall Show, and The Young and the Restless. Even as a child star, Rivera was admired for her mature demeanor and natural talent, with some adults in the industry noting her wisdom beyond her years. Rivera's talent and charm continued to shine as she transitioned into adulthood. She achieved significant stardom with her role as Santana Lopez on the hit musical comedy series Glee. Her portrayal of Santana, a character known for her strong personality and powerful voice, became one of the show's standout elements. Tragically, Nia Rivera's life was cut short in 2020. During a boating trip with her young son, Josie, Rivera disappeared. Her body was later found in a river, and the autopsy report confirmed that her death was the result of accidental drowning. Rivera was only 33 years old at the time of her passing. Her death was a profound loss to the entertainment world, and she is remembered for her impactful performances and the vibrant energy she brought to her roles. As we reflect on the incredible journeys of the Family Matters cast, from their early days in the late 80s to their current achievements, it's fascinating to see how their careers and lives have evolved. Hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the lives of these beloved stars. What are your thoughts on how their careers have changed over the years? Share your comments below and let us know which cast member's transformation surprised you the most. Until next time, stay tuned.